our top story today. In the latest turn of events in the India-Pakistan conflict, India has carried out strikes on multiple Pakistani air bases. This comes in retaliation to continued escalations from Pakistan over the past 48 hours. The Pakistan Army has confirmed that 3 key air bases have been targeted: Nur Khan Air Base in Chaklala, Rawalpindi, Paf Rafiki and Paf Murid Air Base in Chakwal, Punjab. Indian air defence sources also confirmed that army units have destroyed Pakistani posts and terror launch pads from where drones were being deployed. India's Ministry of External Affairs and Defence will brief the media at 10:30 a.m. IST today as tensions with Pakistan continue to rise. Meanwhile, Indian forces have intercepted Pakistan's Fateh-2 missile near Sirsa. The missile was reportedly headed towards Delhi. US Department of State Secretary Marco Rubio spoke with Pakistani Army Chief Asim Munir. The G7 nations condemned the April 22nd terror attack in Pahalgam and called for restraint on both sides. Their joint statement urged India and Pakistan to avoid further escalation. Saudi Arabia announced it is actively mediating to reduce India-Pakistan tensions. Foreign Minister Al Jaber visited both countries on May the 8th and May the 9th under directives from Riyadh. Meanwhile, a massive explosion shook Udhampur's Dibba area, prompting air raid sirens across the region. The IMF approved a $1 billion disbursement to Pakistan under its extended fund facility. India objected to the decision, while Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif praised the move and criticised India's attempts to undermine it. Jammu and Kashmir Chief Ministers Omar Abdullah visited injured civilians at a hospital in Jammu after intense shelling. And the White House reaffirmed President Trump's position that he wanted to see de-escalation. Let's listen in to what spokeswoman Caroline Levitt said.
Can you give us an update on U.S. efforts to mediate or have an impact on the conflict between India and Pakistan?
Sure, I absolutely can. This is something that the Secretary of State and, of course, now our National Security Advisor as well, Marco Rubio, has been very much involved in. The President has expressed he wants to see this de-escalate as quickly as possible. He understands these are two countries that have been at odds with one another for decades, long before President Trump was here in the Oval Office. However, he has good relationships with the leaders of both countries, and the Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, I spoke to him just yesterday. He has been in constant communication with the leaders of both countries trying to bring this conflict.
We are now joined by Ajay Jandial, correspondent for NewsX World, located in Jammu. Ajay, we have had escalation overnight, to say the least. Air raid sirens playing out across the region, strikes being heard, I'm sure. What updates can you give me from the area that's being most affected by this conflict?
I see, continuous shelling is going on from the Pakistan side, and we have seen that several people have died in the side, and now Pakistan is continuously using the drones and the missiles to target the civilian area in Jammu and Kashmir, which resulted into 2 more casualties of the civilians in Jammu city area. There is a massive devastation took place because of the intense Pakistani shelling in and around Jammu city. Authorities, they are continually asking people not to when panic because of the shelling, and they are asking people to be be cautious during they are moving on the roads. When we are doing live from a car, we can hear that there is a airborne that is going on. So that is a matter of concern for the authorities over here in the Jammu and Kashmir, as Pakistan is once again targeting the civilians of Jammu and Kashmir.
Very much, Ajay, for joining us. We now move